Hi, I'm Sarah McQuay with 8541 Tactical, and this is Mail Call Mondays, guest host edition. As y'all know, John's feeling a little bit under the weather, and it is Father's Day, so we let him sleep in just a little bit. He's asked me to come on here and tell y'all how to get the women in your life involved at the range. The first thing I'm going to tell y'all is the most important thing you can possibly know. Don't be a jerk. And when I say this with the most love from my heart. I'm telling you, don't go hand your woman some shotgun, some gauge, big gun of some sort. Load it up, hand it to her, point it at some hole in the ground and have her pull the trigger, and then laugh. Because one of two things is going to happen. She's either going to recover and aim at you, or take it and go a la, Louisville Slugger type on you. So my goal is here to teach you how to be nice to your woman with the guns. Now, my first date with my husband John was actually at the range. However, he was smart back then and gave me something very small to shoot. It was a Colt 1911. However, I don't prefer to shoot .45s now. I do shoot a 9mm. He waited to give me the shotgun until I think we'd been dating about 6 weeks. My point being, you got to make it friendly for her. That leads me to my next point. If you want your woman to go with you to the range, you got to give her something that she's going to be comfortable with. Now, this is my baby. I did not start with this. However, this is my baby. Now, ladies, nobody in their right mind would wear their husband's shoes because they just don't fit you. So, men, if you want your woman to go to the range, you got to get her a gun that's going to fit her. I have two guns, this one here, and I have a 9mm Springfield subcompact. Yes, I have a Springfield subcompact 9mm that fits my hands and that I enjoy shooting. I don't enjoy shooting my husband's weapons because they aren't set up for me. My rifle has my cheek piece where I need it. My scope is set for my comfort level. I can't shoot my husband's rifles, at least accurately, and I don't enjoy it because they basically make me feel like I'm not good at what I'm doing. So boys, if you want her to keep going to the range with you, get her something she's gonna like. Now, does it have to be pink? No. I despise pink guns. I think it's an oxymoron. After we get her set up with the weapons of her choice, we need to invite her to go. We need to invite her to go out to the range and practice so she can feel successful at what she's doing. Now, I know, like most women, I have many commitments in my life. I'm a full-time mom. I work full-time. I make the household run. So boys, if you want her to go, lighten the load a little. Boys, if you're married, this is very important to you. Make it a date night. Help her clean the house because the babysitter's coming over. Take off, maybe go to the store for her. Set up the babysitter so that when she can go to the range, she doesn't have to worry about any of that. Trust me, she will be in a much better mood if you go ahead and make that little effort and set that stuff up for her. And the goal is here to get her to the range, to get her to shoot, to make her feel successful so she wants to keep going. So once we get her to the range, the biggest thing I can say is to encourage her. She's not going to hit it the first time. Lord knows I didn't. I started hitting the broadside of a barn with a .22 with my daddy way back when I was young. Don't set out 800-yard targets, hand her the gun and say pull the trigger. Start her up close. Start her with something she's going to be able to master and feel successful. That's the important thing here. We want her to like it. We want it to be a good date. Not one of those that y'all talk about, when you go out to drink and you say, this one time, you'll never believe what my husband did. So we want it to be a good memory where her girlfriends are going, ooh, maybe I need to go shooting with my husband. And this is the last piece. Ladies, listen to me when I say this. This is a gun. It is not a child. It will not ask you to fill a juice cup. It will not ask you to turn on cartoons. It's not going to ask you to fix something. It is a gun. It will not talk to you. However, my husband says some talk to him all the time. They usually say, buy me. But yeah, I have yet to hear that. I think my voice should be in the back of his head that says, she'll kill you. I don't think he hears that yet either. When you go to the range, you forget about everything else. It's you, the gun, the target, and that's it. You have to calm yourself down and focus on what you're doing. You can't be thinking about the laundry you left in the washing machine. You can't be thinking about what you need to do for the next school project for the 2nd grade. It's you, your gun, and the target. And that's it. There can't be nothing else. So ladies, take it from me. It is some of the best quality time I can spend with myself and my husband when I let him go. It's the best thing I can do for me to be a good mom. Now, if y'all aren't moms yet, rock on. Take your time, go on out there and learn a good craft before those kids come along, because I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to suck the emotional life right out of you before you even realize it. So take your time, develop something that you can be proud of, that when you throw it out in a conversation at a dinner party that, oh yeah, I shoot, a dime-sized group at 100 yards with my .308. Everyone looks at you like you just had a 3rd head grow out of your body and not have a clue what to say to that. And then you can pick up your fork and carry on. And moms, how cool would it be for your kid to go to school and say, my mom shot out of a helicopter? It just keeps you young, it keeps you focused, it keeps you one up on the competition, I should say. So take that time for yourself and be sure you include your husband every now and then. Guys, if you want to get her to the range, you got to ask her. You got to give her a weapon that's going to fit her. And for God's sakes, don't hand her something and then make fun of her. You got to make sure you encourage her and praise her and let her know you enjoy her company at the range. So that's it for me today. I hope I at least imparted a little female wisdom on you. We hope John gets back to feeling to normal, or at least what we consider normal around here, and he'll be back with you next week. Thanks for tuning in, and this has been Mail Call Monday.